STTM here, and in today's video, we're going to be recapping the scores of November 11th, 2024 in the NBA. So yeah, guys, but if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you like, subscribe, put on notifications, and comment on this video. Lets me know what you think, gets me more recommended, and if you put on notifications, you will be alerted / updated on the latest STTM videos, and you don't want to miss them. And also just appreciate this all. So enough with the Japanese, and let's get straight into the video. Bow! Okay. So first off, we're going to get a few takeaways from the Wizards-Rockets and their game where the Rockets won. So the Rockets are pretty good. Alperen Şengün might be the NBA's best rebounder. I mean, he had 17 rebounds in that night and is literally averaging 11.5 per game. That's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Despite him not averaging the most, I still think he's probably the best rebounder in the game, and he could be a pretty nice all-defensive first-team addition as he got 3 blocks as well. And out of those rebounds, if we're going to go to the box score, let's actually look. So out of all of Alperen Şengün's rebounds, he did a lot of defensive rebounds and also a lot of offensive rebounds as well. That's really impressive. Jalen Green also looks really good next to Alperen Şengün. That's an amazing guard-big duo. Ment Thompson's performing well. Jabari Smith Jr. is doing well. Reed Shepherd's actually kind of became a nice addition on the young core. And a takeaway that I like to give to the Rockets to end this off, I don't think that Steven Adams is going to be there much longer. For the Wizards, I think it's pretty self-explanatory that Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole are their best players. Carlton Carrington's actually been looking pretty decent. And Alex Sarr, I think they definitely need to fix Alex Sarr a bit because he's not doing super well. Cavaliers, Bulls. Okay, the Cavs, they're still insanely talented. The Bulls, they got some nice young guys like Kobe White and Josh Giddey. But the Cavs, they got that big 4, not 3, 4 of Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, and Jarrett Allen. I didn't really know how to order them, but I guess that's going to be my order based off how it's looking this season. I think that's going to be my order. And their bench is pretty good too. So this Cavs team's doing amazing. The Nets are doing pretty well. They've had some nice role players coming in. Pelicans, honestly, this just proves that the Pelicans can't compete without their star players. They just can't do anything if they're hurt. Although, to be fair, they were kind of looking like one of the weaker links in this really loaded Western Conference. But for the Nets, though, we're getting a lot of pretty nice role players. Keon Johnson's not a bad role player. Jalen Wilson and Noah Clowney are really good role players. Zaire Williams has been a really good role player as of recent. There's been an amazing guard duo between Dennis Schroder and Cam Thomas. Nick Claxton does really well off defense. Cam Johnson does well off defense and can also score a bit as well. Like we're getting stuff out of these Nets players. Like we're getting the talent out of them. For the Clippers Thunder, I just like to say that Tyronn Lue is actually a pretty good coach. Despite one of the weaker Kawhi Clippers rosters we've seen, or probably the weakest Kawhi Clippers roster we've seen, they're still a pretty decent team. They're still doing it, despite him not even being on the court. They're still keeping it competitive without him. James Harden and Zubac and Norman Powell have all been doing really well. Derrick Jones Jr. doing really well as well. Amir Coffey has turned into a nice role player. Chris Dunn and Kevin Porter Jr. are nice guys on the bench. I like this a lot. I mean, they would be a lot better with a Kawhi Leonard, but who knows? I think he'll. They might fix it. I doubt it, but they probably could. There's definitely a big 3 going between. Despite Chet not being in the starting lineup of this game, there's still a pretty great big 3 between SGA, Jalen Williams, which is J-Dub, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren. I like them a lot. Isaiah Joe and Aaron Wiggins. Actually, not Andrew Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins have been picking it up. Lou Dort has been amazing. That's why they call him the Dorture Chamber up in OKC. Dalen Jones is terrible. Ousmane Jennings might be picking it up. Alex Caruso did pretty well. He had a pretty nice showing, but their bench could do better. AJ Mitchell, how's AJ Mitchell doing? Not bad, not bad. AJ Mitchell, not bad. I don't really know what to really do with that team because they're going to be really good for a while, and it's also insanely young too. Sam Presti, amazing GM, made great moves to construct that amazing team. Takeaways from the Kings Spurs game. The Kings, despite their loss, they're still competing in the West. They're still able to compete for one of those spots in the play-in or playoffs. And I think the Spurs are actually putting themselves there. There's an amazing trio between Sabonis, DeRozan, and Fox. Off the bench, there's not too much based off this game. There's not too much I want to write home about for the Kings bench, but for the Spurs, we're definitely getting a lot of improvement out of Julian Champagny. Harrison Barnes, not bad. Victor Wembanyama has been doing amazing. Stephon Castle might be a Rookie of the Year contender. Actually, not might be. He is pretty much. Chris Paul, not bad, not bad. Chris Paul, not bad performance from Chris Paul. Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson doing pretty nice. Sandro Mamukelashvili off the defense. We're seeing some stuff off. Not many Charles Bassey offensive moments, but some nice defensive ones. He's got a steal, which is pretty good. And on a good night, he can get 1 or 2 blocks in. Overall, this is a pretty good team. Spurs, it's actually not bad. It's definitely showing off some promises. And well, those are that's just me recapping a bunch of these games. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. As STTM is now out, see y'all next time. Road to 500 subs!